Hi there, so this is a quick video on how to put together an Xpresso expression for opening and closing the clause if you don't want to use a cloner and you already have 3 separate clause. It is possible. So the very first thing we need to do is decide where are we going to have our user data slider. So you can place it on the body or you can place it on the clause right here. And then all you need to do is come down to the word user data in attributes and go manage user data. This opens up our user data window. I want to add user data. I want to name it, so this would be clause. I want the data type to say float. I want a float slider, and I want to change percentage to degrees because we're doing rotation values. And then hit OK. And then I need to make an Xpresso expression, so I can place that where I have my user data, go programming tags, Xpresso. In here, I want to drag in all the things I'll need, which is just everything right here. And so all I did was shift click, and that gave me all my selected items when I drag them into here. Okay, so now I want to decide what is my output and input stuff. So on our clause, user data, I want to drag in the clause slider into the output side of this. And then for each claw, I need to go to coordinates. I need to select the rotation that works for opening and closing. So in my case here, it's rotation H. And then I want to place, so I need to select the H only, because if I try and do R, it's going to select all the rotation. So click on the H and drag that into my input. And now see, if I try and drag this H into the other ones, it doesn't work. So I need to open the other one and do the same thing. And open the other one and do the same thing. And now what that does is these inputs are rotation H. And this output is whatever number is in my clause slider. So I just connect the output to the inputs and test if it works. So if I come over to my R clause and I up the slider, you can see that my claws open way wide and come closed. And so when it's at 0 here is when it's closed. And I think the widest I would really want it to ever get open is maybe like 60 degrees. So I can come back to user data up here, go manage user data, clause, and I can set a maximum to 60. And then say OK. I can close this out. And now I have a slider that goes from 0 to 60 for fully open and fully closed. And if I ever need to keyframe it, it's this button right here. And that is all. All right, have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.